Hello everyone, I'm Khushwant Singh. Today we'll visualize area of parallelogram and study something more about parallelogram. Okay, so let's start. Before going to parallelogram, first we need to understand rectangle. Okay, so we have got a rectangle, and as we know, these two are length and breadth. We have named it L and B. Okay, so area of rectangle will be L into B or L times B. Okay, that means this length into this length. Okay, these two lengths are multiplied, whatever the length will be. Okay, so now we can move into parallelogram. So we've got a parallelogram, but first we need to know what is a parallelogram. Okay, so we'll make some figures. Okay, this is one line. Let's make another line. Okay, now a couple of more lines to understand exact meaning of parallelogram. Okay, and to see how the parallelogram works. Okay, so we had four lines. Okay, now the figure which is being made over here, this figure. Okay, central, one line, two line, third and fourth. This figure is called parallelogram. Okay, the center figure. Now this can change, like over here the shape is changing. Okay, shape is changing. Now it almost becomes a rectangle, so it is definitely a rectangle. Okay, so rectangle is a special type of parallelogram. Okay, in which the angles are 90-degree, or you can say that diagonals are equal. Okay, so it is moving further, and still we are getting parallelogram. Okay, whatever you see over here is a parallelogram. Still a parallelogram, still a parallelogram. Okay, even though it is okay, now this is forming a parallelogram. Okay, so all these figures are parallelogram. Okay, so we have to find area of such figure. So without any delay, let's just keep a parallelogram. Okay, we've got a solid parallelogram. Earlier we had just some lines. Okay, so we have understood what is a parallelogram. Now we have to find its area. Okay, so let us give this length a name. Okay, this length, let us call this base. Okay, because that will be easier for us to write its formula. Now, to make or to see area of parallelogram, we'll just cut some part of it. Okay, this tiny part. Let us cut this. Okay, now it will. Okay, so over here you can see that it becomes a rectangle. Okay, so earlier we had this figure. We have cut some portion from this side and got this figure. Okay, so earlier we had this figure and now we have this figure. Okay, clear? So still, because we haven't changed the area even a bit. Okay, parallelogram area is same, area hasn't changed, only the shape has changed. Okay, and the shape is such that it is now easier for us to understand the area. Okay, it is easier for us to visualize the area. Okay, so now we'll find its area. Okay, so uh, we had this parallelogram, right? So let us keep a height. Okay, this line, just suppose that this line gives you height. Okay, so okay, now we have showed its height. Let's name it h. Okay, so if this is h in this figure also, This will be h, height. Okay, and this is a rectangle. So over here the area will be base times height. Okay, base times height. So area of this parallelogram is also base into height because we haven't changed the area. As we have discussed earlier, area is same of this and this blue one and this red one. So area of parallelogram, hence we have got base times height. Okay, so now we have got very simple elaboration of it. Okay, as you can see over here, this is a parallelogram. This AB is base and DE is height. Okay, so area of this figure over here, it will be equal to base times height. Okay, so it means base is what? This AB is base. Okay, so AB into height is DE. Okay, so base times height, AB into DE. Clear? So I guess here this parallelogram is very clear to you. Now we have got a different type of parallelogram. Why different? Because now we'll take this side as base. Okay, so let's name this one. Let's name this line to be base. Okay, so this length is base. Earlier we had this to be base. Okay, earlier we had this length to be base. Now we have got this length to be base. Okay, there's a slight change, but this won't affect much. So let us see what to do in here. First, as we did earlier, we'll draw a perpendicular. So drawn, okay, and name it height. Just not complete height, just h. H is enough. Okay. Now, what we should do is we should just tilt it. Okay. If we rotate it, just give me a second. Let me bring back. Okay. Now we have rotated it, and it is as the earlier figure. So this into height. Okay, so now also you can imagine that you will cut some part from here and join it over here and same thing. Okay, so here if you see, you can easily say that this length into height is the area. Okay, so let us write that. Here also area is base times height. Okay, but the base is this one. So why have I shown you this? Because earlier the base was this one and height was perpendicular to this. Okay. But now the base is this one. This blue one is base and this one is height. Okay. Clear? Earlier this red one was base and this one was height. Now this blue one is height and this blue one is base. Okay. That means wherever the base will be, height should be just perpendicular to that. Okay, so if the base is this one, uh, line is not perfect. So if the base is this one, height was perpendicular. Okay, or if the base was this one, so height was perpendicular. And if the base is this one, so height is perpendicular. Okay, so we have understood one very crucial thing, that base is always perpendicular to height. Okay, or height is always perpendicular to base. Okay, now we have got a figure over here. So in this, if you can see, base is DA, this one, DA is base and height is this red line, BF. Okay, so over here, area of this figure will be BF times DA, because area of parallelogram is height into base. Okay, or base into height, whatever you write. Okay, so if this is base, this is height. Okay, clear? and if this will be base, then line is not perfect, then this will be your height. Okay, so far so good. Now we have understood how to find area of parallelogram. Okay, so let us solve just one question, very simple question. Okay, so in here the question is find the area of given parallelogram. This base is given to be 8. Okay, and perpendicular to this one, perpendicular can be over here also. Okay, over here also, over here also, everything is perpendicular. Okay, why? Because the distance between two parallel lines is always same. Okay, and that distance we are writing it height. Okay, because these two are parallel lines and we are finding distance between them, and we are calling that distance to be height. Okay, so over here height is given to be 2.5 centimeter and base is given 8 centimeter. Okay, we know the formula, area of parallelogram is base times height. Okay, base is 8 and height is 2.5 and both in centimeters, so answer will be in centimeter square. So 8 into 2.5, answer is 20 centimeters square. Okay, very easy question. So the next question should be little difficult. Let's see what it is. Find the area of triangle ABC. Area of triangle ABC. Okay, where is triangle ABC? ABC is over here, this red one. Okay, ABC. We have to find this area. Okay, and this base is given to be 7 and height is AE, that is 4. Okay, so this DC is given to be 7 and ABCD, this is a parallelogram. Okay, so if we take DC as base, then AE will be height. Okay, so area of this parallelogram, area of this is a symbol of parallelogram or denotation, double lines or double L and GM. Okay, area of parallelogram ABCD is equal to, we know the formula, base times height. Okay, and base is DC. This is base DC. Okay, and height is AE. So DC into AE. How much is DC? DC is 7 and AE is 4. That means area of parallelogram is 28 centimeters square. Okay, but we haven't completed this because we had to find area of this triangle, red triangle ABC. Okay, we do not have any idea how to find area of triangle ABC, but because nothing is given, but in this triangle AC and D, ACD, in this triangle we have got this base. Okay, this base DC we know, and we also know this perpendicular. Okay, so we know the base and we also know the perpendicular, so we can now find area of this triangle. Okay, so area of triangle, this triangle ACD, ACD is equal to, we know the formula, that is half into base into height. Okay, so half into base is how much? 7 into height is how much? 4. So answer is 14 centimeters square. Okay, so this total area, one second, this total area is the area of this parallelogram. Okay, and this area is given to be 28 centimeters square. Okay, and this area, this triangle area, this is given, we have found it to be 14. Okay, and we have to find this area. Okay, so if we subtract area of area of parallelogram and area of triangle, we'll definitely get area of triangle ABC. Okay, so let us do that. So area of triangle ABC is equal to area of parallelogram in minus area of triangle ACD. Okay, so because I don't have so much space, so I'm directly writing the answer 28 minus 14 centimeter square. So answer is 14 centimeter square. Okay, so the area of this triangle ABC, this one, this was the requirement, and we have got this to be 14 centimeter square. Okay. Now you must be wondering that there must be some other method. Yes, there is a couple of more methods. One is the diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles, and because these two triangles are congruent, so areas will definitely be equal. So you can use that also. Okay, no issues. But actually, I wanted to just show application of this triangle parallelogram. Okay, I wanted to show how to use this because you can get some other question also. Okay, so that's it. I'm Krishan Singh. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this, then you can just subscribe to my channel. Okay, so thank you.